My niece is incredibly cute. My brother, he's now a dad of a little daughter, and my parents are now grandparents. And honestly, everyone is so happy, including me. All our conversations have changed. Like everything revolves around her, and she's so adorable. And my mom always tells me, "You're gonna be a great uncle," because she knows that I love kids, and usually kids love me too. I was kind of ready for it. And there's this word you see online, gonkle, which means gay uncle. They usually look bright, friendly, stylish, and let's be honest, rich, because they don't have to spend their money to their kids or family. They are the kind of uncle that buys whatever the kid wants and travels everywhere and lives the glamorous life. And technically, I became a gunkle now. And I really want to be that kind of gunkle. I really do. But to be honest, I don't think that I could be that kind of like sugar coated version people imagine. I want to be, but I can't. Hello, this is Jerry, your soulmate, and today I want to talk about why my niece actually makes me sad. But before we dive into it, I really want to say thank you for all the kind comments and support that you guys showed me on previous video. So many of you shared your own experiences, honest thoughts, and well thought out opinions. And it really truly touched me because for a long time I wanted a space that I could talk freely with people who are interested in gay men's lives, queer lives, and LGBTQ plus lives. So I'm really grateful that I could share my story, my thoughts, my experiences, and hear yours in return. I feel like I'm living a really great moment in my life thanks to the algorithm and thanks to you. This video is another story about me, but just to be clear, I'm not sad because I can't get married, and I'm not sad because I can't have a child. Those are the things I've learned to accept. The reason why my niece makes me sad is much more personal. It's connected to me and the experiences that I've had when I was young. Geese are coming here. I came out to my family 8 years ago. It was especially hard for my mom. She struggled a lot with her panic attacks, and 3 years after, she finally shared me a story. I think my coming out brought her memory back from when I was 6 or 7. Back then, I used to go swimming at the YMCA. One day, after swimming, my mother gave me a bath at home. And I tried to hide my penis. Let's call it chili because we call it chili in our country. I tried to heat my chili between my legs and I asked her, "Mom, how do I look?" Of course, she did not know how to respond. Looking back now, I realized I was already very confused as a child. I got along well with girls. I felt comfortable around them. But when it was time to shower at swimming pool, I couldn't be with them. I was separated from them and told to stay with boys who weren't my friends. They were usually rough, loud, and often rude, which made me feel uncomfortable and sad. During the swimming session, I realized that girls didn't have chili between their legs. And that's why I hide my chili from my mom. If it was okay to cut off, I thought I would be able to stay with my friends freely. I was full of hope while my mother was full of concern. She said, "If you cut off your chili, then you'll see a lot of blood." Because she knew that I was afraid of blood. And after that, I never asked her about removing it. When I look at my niece, I often taken back to my childhood when I was trying to stay with my friends but forced to be separated from them. I was full of confusion, sadness, and the anxiety of being pulled away from the group that I loved most. That doesn't mean that I wanted to be a woman. I'm, I was a child that who wanted to stay with his best friend all the time. So with this memory, I realized I could never be the sugar-coated uncle that media portrays. I mean, I should be okay with the memory by now, but honestly, I'm still struggling. So, why did that kid have to struggle through the things that never should have happened to a child in the first place? Because he was different? Having different sexual orientation doesn't mean that he deserves discrimination, separation, and all the constant awkward situation. No kid have to carry that kind of confusion or pain at such a young age. I don't want my niece to feel that same way while growing up. I want to be an uncle she relies on, talk about the things if she feel confused or unsure. I want her to feel safe and comfortable around me so she can grow into healthy adult without any wound or sad memories in her childhood. Because when I was struggle, there was no one to talk to. No one explained what I was going through, and no one stayed with me when I felt confusion. And that's the reason why I try to become a different adult who doesn't look away and say some things that people usually avoid, like an elephant in the room. I'm no longer a kid who is afraid to speak for over 20 years. And I know that like speaking about my struggles here on YouTube took courage and it comes with responsibility, but it brings me relief too. Because I've realized that there are people like you who listen, support, and share thoughtful advice. So I hope you're doing okay, and I want you to know that I'm here for you too. So thank you for watching this video till the end, and take care, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.